Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you there. Um, well, today I'm here with a documentary about a little disease I was born with. It's related to autism. It's called Asperger syndrome. Yeah, I know. It's called Asperger syndrome. Shut up. I don't like that name. Right? It's just people laugh at that, and it's just sort of like, fuck you, right? But basically, I'm looking away from the camera again. I don't know why. I just constantly have the urge to. I see you. All right. Well, pretty much, it's it's related to autism. You know how autistic people they're really nice people and all, but they're born with a lack of book smarts and street smarts in general. But they're really nice people. Well, basically, Asperger's is that, except sort of vice versa. Um, it's that, except it's more of a social disorder. Oftentimes, I'm unable to talk to most people unless I really, really trust them. Trust them with my life. Um, I just, I just sort of find it hard to, and like for example, recently, like in my class, I'm just sitting there in math class. People, they're all doing Russian accents. I do my Russian accent. Hello, comrade. I'm from Vladivostok. I believe the great values of communism will help the world one day. And people look at me like, because mine's so much better than theirs, and that made me happy. I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, I can't like Japanese woman, and that made me happy. That's an accomplishment for me. Because oftentimes I don't get to do that. Like, for example, there was this girl I liked, alright? Silly crush, whatever. Uh, Basically what happens, she gives me that first look. She's like, and I'm just like, like I'm having a seizure or something. Because I just can't talk to people. Even over Xbox Live here, it's hard for me to talk to people. Most of the time, I'll just mute everybody in game. Um, I don't know. It's just Asperger syndrome. Some people like I only have a 7, which isn't like extreme on the scale, but like someone with a 10, literally if they're forced to talk to someone, they can literally like die. Like they'll just sit there and they'll like all of a sudden have a heart attack. So I'm not high. I'm not that high on the spectrum, but it's just I'm just lots of people, they make fun of me. Just like, why the fuck do you never talk? And I always got that look on my face. I'm just sort of, I just sort of try to ignore them. It's just like, you fucking high, bro. And I'm just like, you know, bro, I gotta be like that. I'm just trying to live my life. You know, um, I'm pestered constantly by this thing. Like, that 9 plus 10, 21 thing. I didn't find out about that until it was pretty much old. And then I laughed at it once. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Um, I just lots of people they I don't know they just think all of a sudden I hate them because I just don't talk to them. That's not the case. I I want to talk to them, but I just got this thing in my brain that's just like, well, what if they don't like me? What if I say something they all of a sudden hate me? Um, this didn't really happen to me. This didn't really take effect till like my early years of middle school. Right now I'm in like high school, but this didn't really take effect until this didn't take effect until then, because throughout elementary school, I tried to be everyone's friend. Starting with pre-K all the way to fifth grade, I would try to be everybody's friend. I was constantly nice to people, and by the end of fifth grade, I noticed these people are assholes. You know, I've been nothing but nice to them, but they turn around, they bully me, they they call me fat, which yeah, I'm a little fat. So the fuck what? Okay, beat your ass, hey, fucking time. Anyway, but you know, it's just I didn't do anything to these assholes, and I've been nothing but appreciate them, and they pay me back by throwing me on the ground. It's just like, fuck you, I'm done. And you know, I'm sort of like, really? Like, come on. So then I started to realize, and I just, you know, I stuck with the friends I already had. If I made any new friends, it would be because they're my friend's friend. Like, you know, I couldn't come up to a random person and just be like, "What's up?" No, it would be like, you know, my one of my friends. We're just gonna call him Joey, even though I don't have any friends named Joey. We're gonna call him Joey. He came up to me, "Yo, this is let me think of another name. Scarlett. Yo, this is Scarlett. You know, you two will get along really well. You know, she likes video games. You know, whatever." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay, yeah, cool. You know, we get along just fine." And when it comes to actually becoming friends with a person I don't really know, it takes me a progressively long time with them. Like, even some of my good friends on, you know, Xbox, they'll I'll have to be in a party with them for like an hour or two, and then I'll finally just be like, "Yeah, so how you been?" Like, I've even had like one of my Civ buddies. All right, he was just like, "If you don't fucking talk, then I'm gonna have to befriend you." And I'm just like, you know what? You gotta be that way, and I'm gonna defriend you. And I left automatically, defriended him, because, you know, once again, there's those jackasses in the world who I just don't want to deal with. I don't want, nah. So basically, I mean, I guess I just sort of wanted to inform you on it, because some people think I'm really hostile towards them when I'm not. I don't want to be, but I just sort of have this thing in me that it just makes me hostile towards them. It just makes me think, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck cares? That people with Aspergers syndrome, I like to call it Aspergers syndrome. He was Austrian. The guy who found it was Austrian anyway, so, I mean, you know, you got that Austrian, German, sort of Serbian accent. It'd probably be Aus anyway. But, I completely forgot what I was just about to say. I was about to tell, like, a story. I completely forgot. What the fart? I'm trying to think of what I was... I'm trying to think of stuff I haven't already said and stuff I... Okay, yeah. Alright, that's one. People with Asperger's syndrome are usually very sensitive, and, you know, growing up through my life, I'd be extremely sensitive, you know. When you just sort of... I'm trying to get a good angle of you. Alright, you sort of just pinch me like that, you know, so most people just be like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. To me, it was like, as a kid, it was just like, you punch me as hard as you can, and then I'm automatically, you know, I'm crying, I'm just like, yo, what the fuck did I do to you? I'm ultra sensitive like that. I mean, I guess that's really the gist of it right there. I just wanted to, you know, inform you, because to lots of people, I'm very quiet, and, you know, if anyone ever finds this that I know, like, besides people I actually tell, then I want them to at least know that it's not because I hate you, it's because my mind forces me to hate you. You get it? Okay, maybe that's not the right way to say it, but it's not that I hate you. It's just that I you get the point. I'm trying to think. It's not that I hate you. It's just that fuck. Not that I hate you. It's just it's just okay. It's not that I hate you. It's just It's not that I hate you. It's just that that's really the best way to say it. It's not that I hate you. I'm just forced to hate you by my mind. It's nothing bad. It's only dangerous if you're like high up there in like 9 or 10. Um, but I just I just can't talk to people. Just most of the time, just no, unless I really, really, really trust them. Then I'll just give this blink to. I don't know if my eyes are rolled up in my head right now. I can never do that, so don't yell at me if I can't. If I didn't do it right. All right. Well, I mean, that's the gist of it, and adios.